Alrighty, give me 1 second, let me make my usual post, and then we will get started. 1 and 2 and 3. And just making sure everything else went through. Looks like it did. Okay, and then just need to full screen this. Alright. And hello! Hello! So, last week we ended up having to find out what's going on with Maxim. Apparently the Crimson Corrosion got him and twisted all of like his reality. Man thought that Aslan, whatever his name was in a relationship with Paulette and also abusing her, which was fucking crazy. Like, that was insane. So he was trying to stop that, and like he thought he was doing a good thing, but like he didn't realize that none of that was actually reality. And like he also thought that Yume was telling him like what was all this was happening. I don't entirely know what was going on with Yume. I don't know if Yume was affected by the Crimson Corrosion, or if there was like a fake Yume. I don't think they fully explained that. I'm not too sure what happened there. But yeah. So then afterwards, we fixed all that. You know, made him come to his senses. We got rid of the Crimson Corrosion there, and then like we went back to Arkride Solution office, and we started discussing our plans going forward. And then the office got fucking attacked, like shot up and everything. And apparently in order to survive that attack, we had like a time jump. A time jump brought us all the way back to like the start of the chapter, where we choose our decision between the two choices. So now since we know what's going on with the first choice, we went with the second choice. And yeah, so now we're about to head to the underground ruins and see what's going on down there. I did do the Merhin Garden floor 8. I managed to actually get the fucking the tactical 4.0, whatever it's called, 4.0 tactic thingy. Where is it? Yeah, the quadruple tactic bonus. So I do have the carbuncle quartz. I also unlocked some more of the Zyphas. So we only have Ketra, Kincaid, Celis, and Celis' Zyphas left. We have two plugins left to get. I am working on some more of the hollow cores. We still have 4 more drivers to get. So we still have some stuff left there. I do want to get that. I am close to that. I mean, 3,923. You know, that's not too bad. We're getting there. It's funny because I think I actually have all the dual arts. I just haven't used them all. I'm pretty sure, because I think the ones I haven't used these two right here. I've used Nebulous Cannon. I'm pretty sure I used this one. I've used this one. I've used that one. Did I not use Cosmic Thrust? I thought I did. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I have 7. Okay, so I haven't used these two here. I've used this one. I've used this one. I'm pretty sure I've used Thor Smasher, and I've used... So it has to be Cosmic Thrust that I haven't used, but I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, no, I've used these. Okay, so it's 2... I just need to use these 2. What am I saying? Because there's 5, so then it'd be 6 and 7. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I did get this driver. I haven't decided on who I want to use that. Did I put Carbuncle on anyone? I don't even remember. No, I did not. Carbuncle's Mirage and Fire. I might give that to Nadia. Maybe. 'Cause, like... Well, she has... I mean... I have her with Fire here, right? Fire is good for avenging... Well, she doesn't need more fire. Although... I don't have any of, like, the... I mean, I have red hair. But I don't want to give that to her. I have that on... I have that on Ferry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to... There's still more that I need to do. We'll figure that out. Just double check to make sure that I'm not missing... Okay. Alright, so let's head to the underground. Right? Wait. Okay. I'm just double checking everything, because I don't remember everything that I did. We did a lot last week. Fucking... Oops, I didn't mean to click on that again. God damn it.
Alright then.
Yeah, okay. Good to go. Heading to the underground... Yeah. Head to the underground ruins. Let's go! After separating from his companions, Van made his way to Station Street. Wait, Van's going alone? The hell? A lot more people around now that we're heading into the afternoon. Well, for now I've got to find out what Master wants from me. Right, because Barkhorn sent us a letter. Or, no, an orbital mail, supposedly. He went through more trouble than he had to sending that orbital mail. Something's definitely up. Oh! I have a theory for what's going to happen in this chapter, and it's literally based off the damn title screen changing. I'm assuming we're gonna, Celis and Leon are both gonna, like, come over, get hit with the Crimson Corrosion. And, again, my only reason for thinking that is because the title screen showed the two of them. That's it. And, like, it's becoming a running theme here where it's like everybody's getting hit with Crimson Corrosion. It's, like, changing their reality. Or their reality, yeah. It's been 3 months since we last saw each other. Guess the first step is to just meet up and hear him out. I'm assuming the orbital mail he got was... Well, he says it's from Master Barkhorn, but, like, I kind of think it's not. Wait, what? Am I not supposed to go... Oh, is it... Do I go this way? Yeah, okay. So they took away my whole party. Okay. Thanks, game. Well, there's Celis.
Celis? The hell are you doing down here? Master called me over to talk. What, did you come in his place?
In his place? I guess you could say that.
Oh, no! Yup. The Crimson Corrosion's happening and she thinks that we killed him.
Am I missing something?
I've got some bad news to share, Arkwright. Master Barkhorn's dead. And it's all your fault.
Oh, no. See? It's Crimson Corrosion.
What? Back up. Did I hear that right? He's dead.
Although, you know what? Maybe Leon doesn't have the Crimson Corrosion, because doesn't Leon have, like, a way of purifying that?
We're talking about the Bearguard Zeman, right? You say it's my fault?
It figures you wouldn't have a clue. Back when you were swallowed up by that demonic power, Master took on a curse to protect you. You know that much, right?
Now hold on a sec. That ain't...
That curse is as nasty as they come, and just as tough to dispel. He spent all this time getting spiritual treatment in Arteria. But even after going to Gehenna and back, he gave up the ghost just the other day.
Oh, I think he's figured it out.
She's corroded, the way Ashen was.
Yep, he's figured it out. Okay.
Master covered for you until his dying breath. And whether he likes it or not, his sacrifice proved one thing. Your existence is a plague on this world. And that's a sin I just can't abide by. Since we're fellow disciples, I'll grant you one act of mercy. Putting you out of your misery by my own hands.
So even Dominions can get their memories rewritten. This ain't the time to mull things over, though. Up and at 'em, Mare Bear. We got trouble. Shit! I can't go Grendel?
No. Does he even have the Genesis on him? Yeah, I mean, you know, he went in there alone. I kind of figure, you know, it makes sense. Then maybe don't go in there alone. Just throwing that out there. Maybe like get somebody to go with you. You know, maybe someone with the fucking Genesis. Ugh. Sweet idios, I didn't see that coming. Guess playing fair is too much to ask. If I'm gonna worm my way out of this... Someone's watching me. Someone's watching. Must be using some sort of technique to conceal their presence. Don't know if it's related to the rewrite, but sticking around won't do me any favors. Now, how do I lose them? It's around noon on a Saturday. I think I know who to count on to give me an out. Oh?
This really isn't the best place to be right now.
That's just a rumor, right?
Need to find a good opportunity to get to the center of the connecting bridge.
Oh? There he is. There who is? Oh? He got away! Target has boarded a taxi heading northwest. The vehicles make his... Isn't that the taxi that, Dingo used, supposedly? Sorry to drop in on your lunch break. Don't give it a second thought, brother. Shuttling folks around is what I live for. Besides, I know this ain't just for kicks. Anytime you're in a bind, I got your back. You're a cabbie like no other. I was about to get tangled up with some pesky characters is all. Can I hassle you to take the back roads? Maybe shake them off a bit? Haha, forgot that you're a pretty streetwise cat yourself. Just sit tight. Giordano will get you where you're going in record time. Okay. I'm assuming that's the same cab driver that Dingo used to ride around it with. Sure, this ain't where you want. Sure, this is where you want out, brother. Yeah, the shortcut I'm taking, no car can follow. I owe you one, Giordano. Take care heading back. You betcha. The two of us share compadre and Dingo. Next time you need a lift, just give me a call, brother. Okay, yeah, that is the one. I knew it! I knew it! I remembered! Oh yeah, Dingo is an old pal of his, huh? Just another way he's come in clutch for me. Alright, time to trudge my way through. It's odd though, the timing's just too good. Then there were all those guys surveilling me. Doesn't exactly match the Grails Ritter MO. If I had to guess... Forget it. I just need to lie low in the Blacklight District and...
Oh, hell!
Woo!
Turkey trap! So I was right on the money. Scariot, you came to the capital?
They are working with, they're working with Celise, right? Because, like, she thinks Master died, and she probably asked them for help, too. You know...
Indeed. And I trust you know the reason. Van Arkride, within you resides the root of all things demonic. By your curse did Bearguard Zeman, better known as my master Gunther Barkhorn, perish. For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
So it got you too, huh? I had a hunch this might happen.
Yours is an absolute evil, untouchable by the laws of this world. By our hands shall it be condemned!
You ran into you guys instead, huh? I try to lure him and the bastard blows me off. I'm on my way. Don't do a thing till I get there.
Mother Celise, how many times must we tell you to use your telepathy to contact us? Or at the least, a secure line.
Ha! Okay. I just noticed it. The back of that guy's hood was moving along with his talking.
There is no need to delay. Taking him down where he stands will do just as well. Begin casting. Leave no gap uncovered.
Yes, sir!
You know, Van, it wouldn't kill you to have someone else come with you.
There are too many for me to hold off alone. Add a Dominion to the mix, and I'll be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Surrender yourself. This is farewell, Arkride.
Shit. My number's up.
I think I've seen quite enough.
Hey, it's Leon!
You dare, Father Leon?
Not sure what brought this on, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
The gall!
Stop him!
Okay, so Leon's not corrupted. Or corroded.
Bailing me out, huh? Take it that means you're still in your right mind?
Assuming you refer to the way Celise isn't in hers, yes. But we can talk after we've made our escape.
Between
I
this
do
and
not have
Mr.
Leon
Dom,
geared.
I'm racking up a real debt to you. Let's roll!
Well... The two headed toward the surface through a number of byways. While doing so, they began exchanging what they knew with one another. Rewritten memories and perceptions. Under normal circumstances, I would be asking where and how hard did you hit your head. Good to know you haven't lost your humor. I don't have a clear picture of things myself. That said...
Master Barkhorn's dead. And it's all your fault.
For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
One misstep along the way in either of those scenarios could have wound up true. But the idea that Master was cursed is obviously a total fabrication. They don't seem like they're being controlled either, so the only option left is that their minds have been tampered with. Only is a bit of a strong word there. It could be that our Master truly is dead, and your memory was the one rewritten. What a load of... On second thought, I'm having a tough time debunking you there. Now, I get it. The fact that we can't get in touch with Master right now is being used against us. Likely so, though by whom we have yet to understand. It's gotta be linked to the stuff on your end, yeah? You must have noticed something was off earlier today. That's right. After the incident at Nemeth Island, we decided to split up and chase the perpetrator's trail. Meaning that for a time, Celis and I acted separately. She had some business in the capital, so we decided to meet in the outskirts and share our findings this morning. But for some reason, we weren't speaking on the same wavelength. As I listened on, she suddenly came out saying that our Master was dead. I tried convincing her otherwise a multitude of times. And her response? That I was the one whose memories were fiddled with. If even the Grelsritter aren't immune to this, then yeah, there's a chance that you're the one who's gone off the rails. Well, I may be informed on this rewrite business now. Yesterday I couldn't conjure up the words to refute her. At the time, Celis unleashed her stigma. No, scratch that. It may be that her stigma went out of control due to the psychological strain of Master Burgod's supposed death.
I've got a responsibility to put Arkwright down. If you can't accept that, then stay out of my way.
Then, to my surprise, the Vice Captain appeared.
Hunting down heretics is the duty of us monks. Should you interfere, we will grant you no quarter.
Then they subjected me to a merciless barrage of thaumaturgy, and I could only endure so much. That sounds pretty rough. Your concern is touching, but some people came to my rescue after I escaped. They even treated my wounds. The only problem is my own stigma. In what way? I've been rendered incapable of harnessing its powers by means unknown to me. It's rather dire, really. I can't even control my mana effectively. So that's why you aren't looking so hot. It's bad enough that those two were the ones rewritten. Now the only person who stood a chance of going against them has his powers sealed. Truth told, this is more than I bargained for. All I intended to do was look into their activities. But in a twist of fate, I became your savior. It appeared that you were their sole target. Perhaps I should have let the matter run its course? You better follow that up with a psych. Anyway, our only hope of bringing them back to their senses is to join forces. We're in agreement there. Ah, and there's the exit up ahead. I've seen this place before. This is the waterway beneath the Tyrell district, just a bit further until we get above ground. Good, I don't see any pursuers, but let's keep aiming topside.
You know, when I woke...
Oh, I don't have him geared. I mean, I think I have his equipment up to date. Well, aside from that. I mean, I don't have him with, like, the best possible equipment. This gives more defense, but less speed. One less speed, but more movement. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Jesus, I have so many of those. Blue pendulum. I don't think I made the... Yeah, okay, I can give him the Grail Ring. And then I think I give him... Wait. I'll give him the blue medal for now. And then... Oh, God. Oh, wait. I have him with... I was using him for... What you call it? Leveling up the quartz. Not quartz, the hollow core. You know what? I'll leave it. It's fine. He has snow... Okay, so... God damn it. What do I do? Oh, I don't have any of the 3s available. No. I'll give him that. I mean... I guess I could give him shield too, because that's the... That's gonna give me the most... That's not... I'm not gonna be able to get the... What you call it. So then let's go for absorption. Actually, that gave me absorbing arts in 2 quartz. Nice. Put EP cut 3 here. Well, that kind of sucks. Actually, no. You know what? That's fine, actually. I can give him that and that. That gives me Seraphic Force and Regen Guard. What was Barrage? Oh, when Shard Striking. Fuck. Let's go with... Oh, I have in mind 3, thank God. Mine 3... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that, right? Because... Yeah, even with that, I don't have enough for Arc Feather. Yeah, that kind of figures. Alright, so then... I'll put Cast 3 here. I mean, there's no real reason to, like... But I kind of want to... Wait, do I need more... Do I get anything from more Earth here? I could go for the Earth boost. Oh, wait. No, actually... Mirage and Water. Hold up. That's enough to give me, what I need for Mirage. So let's do that. Time and Earth. So if I do that and increase arts damage by 50, but well, I feel like I might as well. That gives me 6 Earth. But then again, actually, Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, wait, no. Actually, you know what? Because that might be better here. Yeah, that gives me Guardian. Yeah. Wow, literally that's all you need for Guardian. Just Lindbalm. Okay, that's pretty nice. I put that there. That gives me Deadly Lance, too. That's pretty nice. What does... I have Hawkeye here, so I want the... What do I need for the treasure one? Mirage and Wind. Okay. Fuck! Mirage and Wind! God damn it! Lunarverse. Do I want Jade Ring? Okay, Jade Ring, and then I need the... Well, I don't have Crystalverse, so I'll take Aquaverse. And then switch for that, and give him... I kind of want to take this one off and go with something that gives me... Wait, hold up. If I take this one off... Virgo? Oh. That's the... Yeah, okay. I want something that has, like, heal and, like... That's not gonna help. That one has Tyr and Thelas, but it's Tyr. Tyr is not that helpful. Well... That's rough. Tira, Tyrol. I mean... Wait, didn't I have... Oh, wait, hold up. Fuck. Wait, what is... Oh, Shizen is using Cataract. Right, okay. Take this one off, and put on this one. Yeah, I think for now I'll use them like that.
Up this morning, I didn't think I'd be making off with you of all people.
Right, okay.
That's my line you're stealing. Now, if you would be so kind, try and stay out of my way.
Okay. There's no marker.
Cold as ice.
Can I actually go through? I can't. Wait, why don't I see... Hold up. I have Treasure Hunter. I have Hawkeye. I don't see any enemies or treasure. What the hell? I'm so confused. There should be, like... Is there no treasure in this area? Can't go that way. I am so confused. What the hell? That brings me back to the Tyrell District. Fucking... So then what is... Oh, it's not gonna let me go any of the ways. Alright, well... Did I just, like, set up his equipment for no reason? I swear. In before I wasted my time setting up Leon. Looks like we shook him. What's our next move?
I mentioned before that a few benefactors came to my aid. They should be waiting for me up ahead.
Hey! Over here!
Oh!
Van's here too? Something must have happened.
So, those are your guardian angels, huh? Wait, all of a sudden now he's got like a thing around his. Yo, TB Tank, thank you for the follow, my dude. I greatly appreciate it. How you doing, man? Wait a second. Okay. Wait, so why does all of a sudden Leon has like a bandage around his head and his clothes are suddenly tattered? Wait, was it like that before?
What a story! Truth really is stranger than fiction sometimes. Still, Celis and Ashlad chasing you down, it boggles the mind!
Oh yeah. You've met the Vice Captain before, huh, Director?
We shared a table at the Revolution Festival.
Yo, hello, TB Tank. How you doing, man? How's your day going, brother?
Leon was there too, if memory serves.
How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Playing through this, you know, make my way slowly through the main story, getting some progression in, you know.
That I was. The director was a rare source of stimulating conversation.
Celis and I have met a few times. I know she isn't the type of person who'd do this to you. So please, don't take it to heart, Leon. You have our fullest support. I do find it weird how, like, Director Gotti and what's her face? Why can't I remember names? Nina. Yeah, there we go. Director Gotti and Nina are, like, the ones that are saving... the ones that are saving Leon here. Like, what the fuck? Why of all people to rely on, he relies on them? What? I'm so confused.
Right! If there's any way we can help you out, all you have to do is say the word.
I can't thank you two enough, especially given that you've already saved me this morning.
About that, I'm guessing you picked him up in this van when he was hurt? Yes, we were heading back from scouting a film location on the outskirts of the city. That's when we chanced upon Leon lying on the side of the road.
The boy was bleeding head to toe. You can imagine how flabbergasted we were. Since we've headed off before, giving him somewhere to take shelter was a no-brainer.
A production van does make for decent camouflage, on top of the transportation.
On that note, we need to collect ourselves fast. There's no telling when they'll catch us here. It'd be best to relocate.
Gotcha! So, is there any place in the capital that you can use as a safe house?
How about Edith Cathedral? Even those two would be hesitant to start a confrontation there.
Okay then, we'll ferry you over on these trusty wheels of ours. And I won't take no for an answer! Speed is the name of the game, after all!
Your generosity is appreciated, Mr. Director.
No idea what's going on, just watching what will be my first Trails game. Oh! I am very late in the game. I'm in chapter 3. There's a lot going on. I'm not gonna be able to give you a summary of, like, everything that happened, but I can give you a summary of, like, what recently happened. So, basically, there's this crimson corrosion that's going around, and what the crimson corrosion does is it rewrites a person's reality, like their memories of what's actually happening in reality. And so recently Leon's partner, Celeste, she was hit with the crimson corrosion, right? And it caused her memory to be rewritten and make her think that Van, the guy in the blue over here, and Leon, which is, you know, the guy with the light blue hair and the white outfit, it caused her to think that Van killed their master, which, like, you know, the person who trained them in martial arts and everything as they were growing up. And it also caused her to lash out at Leon because Leon wasn't siding with her. Leon was like, "What are you talking about? What? Like, that didn't happen." And Van's sitting there, and Van's the one that's being accused of, like, committing a murder here. So she's trying to kill Van. Leon came in to save our ass, and she's teamed up with another person, the Iscariot. I can't remember. They're kind of part of, like, a similar thing, and they think that Van also killed the master. So we're just they're coming after us. They're just like Van killed the master. All right, time to take him down. And Leon's like helping us out because he knows what really went on. He's like, "You didn't kill the master. What the fuck is happening?" So that's basically that's like a really, really, really basic summary. But overall, there's a huge overarching story, and it's long. I can't really summarize everything. Yeah, we'll hitch a ride with you. It's not like there's much alternative. Swell! Then come on! Hop right in! Also, Director Gotti and Nina. So, Director Gotti is in the name. He's a director. He's a movie director. And Nina is one of the top actresses in the movie industry. Van is what's known as a Spriggan. He's basically kind of similar, like, he's not a police officer, but, like, he kind of has, like, it's kind of a similar job, sorta. He takes on jobs that kind of fall in, like, the gray area of, like, between right and wrong, right? He takes on jobs that, like, the police won't take, the police that jobs that probably shouldn't go to the police because of how they'll approach it, and also jobs that don't go to the Bracer Guild. Basically, if you were to look at it, the police are very lawful, right? The Bracer Guild are very like, they're lawful to an extent, but not as lawful as, like, the police. Whereas, like, the Bracer Guild would, like, they'll eventually end up, if they feel it's necessary, they will end up going to the police about certain situations if need be. And he's kind of just in the gray area of things. He takes on the you know, the J drama in the end. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Whereas, like, Leon over here, he works with the church. But, like, he's one of, you know how, like, there's like that the behind the scenes church people. I mean, he's one of those where it's like he's one of those behind the scenes church people. We can get to the Orbor District in no time via the expressway. The games, the games in the Trails games, they're very story driven. So there'll be like a lot of there will be like a lot of story before getting into like gameplay and stuff. And there'll be a lot of times where it goes into you'll have a lot of story before you actually can get back into, like, you'll have your gameplay, and then it's like, okay, here's a lot of story. So, like, if you do plan on ever playing these games, just expect that there's going to be a lot of story. Oh yeah, I should probably get in touch with the others. I still have to finish Tales of Arise, and I started playing 19/4/26. I haven't played a JRPG a long time. Last one was Final Fantasy 13. Wait, I have no clue what 19/4/26 is. Is that a horror game? When I see a name like that, I'm thinking it's like a horror game. 19. Oh, that's the date you started playing on? Oh, okay. I thought that was the name of the name of a game. Got you. I have not played Tales of Arise. I've played some of the other Tales games, but with Tales of Arise, I've heard I have heard from a couple of buddies of mine who are like really into like the Tales games. They said that it's not really. They've told me that it's not like the other Tales games. It's very different, and they didn't like that because of how like it's so drastically different from what the Tales series is known for. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I mean, it's one of those things where it's like maybe one day I'll eventually play it, but I don't know. But that's pretty much all I've really heard about Tales of Arise. I don't know, it's my first Tales game. That's fair. My first Tales game was actually on the PS2. Tales of Legendia. Pretty good game. I know a lot of people tend to hate that game, though. I can't recommend it in good faith because I know, like, almost the whole fan base hates that game. But I like it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I don't know. That's just me. I played Tales of Legendia. I played Xillia 1 and 2. I did not like Xillia 2. I love Xillia 1, though. I've played Zestiria. I've played Berseria. I played a little bit of Abyss. What was the other one I played? I can't remember. There was another one I played that I can't remember the name of right now. But yeah. I think 2009 I played FF13, kind of my last solo JRPG. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played 13. I have played 13 Lightning Returns, and I did not like it. 13 Lightning Returns was terrible. Oh my god. Game mechanics. Story-wise, I don't know if it was good. I can't remember a story on that. But, like, the game no. Fuck that game. They time-gated you so hard in that game. I hated it. I hated that. I was just like, bro, I couldn't. You had to, bro. They were like, oh, you wanna do this quest? Well, you have to be on this side of the. You have to be on this side of the city at this time of day in order to actually do that quest. Oh, what's that? You stop time? So now you're gonna have to stand still for like an hour or so. It was annoying. I did not like it. There was the whole like stopping time and there was like a whole thing with like stopping down time, slowing down time, whatever, and it was just like they had this whole thing with the city where it's like in order to get to like certain areas of the city, you had to be there at a certain time of day because like there's like a gate in the city that opens and closes at certain points of time in the day, and if you there's one quest that had you going back and forth between both sides of the city. So like you had to go to the quest, right? And you had to be on the one side of the city so this way the gate wasn't closed. But then by the time you finished, and by the time you needed to wait there, right? But by the time you finished waiting for the quest to start, because you have to, I think like the NPC isn't available until like a certain time of day, so you had to wait and then once the NPC gets there, the gate closes. And then you talk to NPC, you start the quest, and then you got to make your way back to the other side. So now you have to like wait again for the gate to open. It was so stupid. Yeah, it was annoying. Lightning Returns was I did not like it. It was terrible. It was so bad. Yeah, no, fuck that game. I didn't play 13 and 13-2, so I don't really, I can't really tell you much. I mean, I've seen playthroughs of them, and judging by the playthroughs, it did not look like that great of, to me, it didn't look like that great of a game, but I know other people enjoy it, so, I mean, we'll have a difference of opinion on that, and I think that's okay. But, honestly, the last Final Fantasy game I enjoyed was Final Fantasy IX, which is honestly my favorite game, because I do really love Final Fantasy IX. But anything from like 9, anything after 9, like 10 and up, I just ended up not liking. So, I kind of gave up on Final Fantasy. You've got to be kidding me. I only played a little bit, I only played a little FF13, but I played a long time ago FF10 and 10-2. Got you. One of my friends really likes the gameplay of Final Fantasy X-2, and I don't know, so I don't think he cares too much about the story, but the gameplay he really likes, because he really likes the, I think it's a mix of like the dress spear and the turn-based combat of Final Fantasy X-2. I'm not a huge fan of it, but you know, I always looked at 10-2 as like I was playing as the Spice Girls mixed with like some magical girls and stuff, because the dress spears, like, you change in battle and they have like this magic transformation. And I was like, bro, I was like, what's going on here? But no, I mean, it does have, Final Fantasy X-2 does have some good gameplay in terms of like mechanic wise. I do think that the mechanics are good. Like the class, I do think having a class system and like having different classes and having like the like your actual like turn-based combat, like the whole what is that, the time card thing to see who goes when, I think was really good. Hi Max, how are you? How you been, little buddy? I'm not a little buddy, but yo crew, how you doing, man? I'm pretty good, man. How you been? It's been a while.
And they're blocking communications.
Huh? But why? Even the radio isn't working. Well, this is a fine pickle we're in. It's probably a localized orbital wave jam. But if that's their angle, you don't think Ashlad and his pals are onto us already? They probably got eyes all over the capital, which means been recovering from my heart attack. All good now.
Landed on the roof.
Damn, crew, you had a heart attack, bro. I'm glad to hear everything's okay. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. Holy shit, that's not good. You gonna be good, bro? You gonna be good? Like, should we be worried? Like, you know, like, fuck, man. Be safe out there, bro. I'm glad you're doing good now, though.
It can't be.
Yo, Arkwright. Still scurrying away like the rat you are. Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
47 and a heart attack. Yep, but I'm okay. 2 heart stints, doing good. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, man. That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Don't move, Arkwright. Same goes for you, Leon. Force me to crack open this tin can, and you'll have a crash waiting to happen.
Oh no.
What are we gonna do?
Celise, wait! He isn't!
Oh no.
Jeez, Using our stigma?
You're not at fault. I get that. But I can't let you live. The best I can do is send you straight to Adios. In one strike!
No, no, no! No! Stop her!
I can't let any more people get caught up in this. Sorry, you three. I'll figure out the rest on my own, one way or another.
What are you doing? Oh. Tis okay, and I saw that you two are J Mules fan. J Mules?
The
J
shards
Mules?
cushioned my
Who's J
fall,
Mules?
but
Wait, what? What are we talking about here? J Moles, J Mules. Oh, who? What? I'm not.
can't say I didn't see this coming.
So, you opted to keep him out of it. Pretty noble, Arkwright. That's what makes this such a crying shame.
I'm not
I'll
sure
send you
what
off
you're
in
talking about,
peace,
to be
if
honest.
nothing else. Sleep tight.
You're gonna have to explain that to me, crew, because I'm not sure what you're talking about. Well... Alright. Time leap. Okay, we've already seen this. Oh, here we go. The Tyrell District. I must have rewound back to when we joined up with Gotti and Nina. Then? Is something wrong? Nah, though it will be if things play out like I recall. So, is there any place in the capital that you can use as a safe house? How about... Okay, we already read that. We've seen this, Taking the expressway would get us to the Orbit District in no time, but is the cathedral really our best bet? Suggest another route. You don't remember? He left a comment on one of his YouTube videos, specifically one where he was playing Xenosaga, unless it was another Maxim. Did I? I might have. I don't remember the comment. Is there a way I can actually search that? Because I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember the vid. It's been it's been a while. I might have. Like that sounds like something I would do, but also like it's been a while. History. Do I have? Oh, I remember this. Okay. I was watching through his playlist, I think. I don't remember much of this, but I was watching through it. I do think I ended up stopping after a few videos. I don't remember what my comment was, though. It was probably I probably did leave the comment, but I don't remember what my comment was. What's up? Do you know something we don't? Sorta, yeah. It's tough to explain. Let's just call it a flash of intuition. Oh! Oh, whoops, that's supposed to be Leon that's responding. Oh.
Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
Under those conditions, they should be fine, but we'll still want to iron things out a little. You guys are gonna have to work with me here. Mind humoring me a bit? Not in the least! In for a reg, in for an arg. We'd be more than happy to help. Thanks. Thanks, you two.
Where do you propose we go, then?
Just a sec. There's something I want to make sure of first. We'll need some spare Zyphas. Think I'll lay a little groundwork over here too while I'm at it. Okay, so where are we going?
Well, we're on the expressway just like we planned. Nothing out of the ordinary that I can tell.
Not yet, no. There's Iscariot, whatever.
Something wrong, Nina.
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
It can't be.
And there she is. We're replaying this part. Okay.
Yo, Arkwright. Still scurrying away like the rat you are.
Your comment was, the guy that has the proverbs all wrong at around reminds me of L from Xenoblade X, and then he mentions a soldier taught him those. Oh no, he was taught by L. Man, I really don't remember that. I'm pretty sure that's me though, but I don't really. I mean, it's been a while. Damn. I'd have to rewatch. To see why I actually said that. L from Xenoblade. Who was L in Xenoblade? L from Xenoblade X. Oh! Oh! Okay, this starts to make even more sense. Yup, okay, never mind. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I remember now. That makes a whole lot of... Yeah, that was me. Oh no! Makes so much sense now. Okay.
Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep them out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
Yeah, it sounded like you. Love your brother. Yeah! Yeah.
Huh?
I know I was watching... I was watching his Xenosaga videos, but I stopped watching him. Stopped watching the Xenosaga videos. I can't exactly tell you why, because I don't remember. I feel like it was one of those. It was one of those playthroughs that I kind of got bored of watching. Or maybe I got like annoyed with something. I don't know. Sometimes when it comes to like certain playthroughs, like sometimes I just get like bored watching certain people play through whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It's been a while though.
That's you up there, right, Solis? I get that it's been a while since Messeldom, but jumping on our van is one hell of a long time no see.
I want a Xenosaga series remake. I want it. It's too stuck on PS. Well. The problem with it is, I feel like there's a huge issue with like Xenosaga being remade. I don't think I'm pretty sure Bandai still holds the rights to it, and basically the makers of it are with Nintendo now. So Nintendo would have to obtain the rights from Bandai, I think. Which I don't think is going to happen. Unless, like, it's not like Namco and Nintendo haven't been... I mean, it's... I can't say they haven't been, but also I don't think they'd be willing to give up the rights to Xenosaga. I don't know. I don't think they'd be willing to. I don't think they'd be willing to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It's that I feel, but then again, I don't know. It's between Xenosaga and Xenogears. It's like both of them need remakes, but I don't see it happening. You don't give up. Well, you know what I mean. Like, I don't see them letting Nintendo do it. Or letting the old team. I don't see them doing it. I just don't. I don't see Namco or Bandai or whatever. I don't see them doing it. Companies are greedy. But wasn't there like a whole thing of like the reason? Wasn't there like a whole reason why like the team that made Xenosaga is no longer with Bandai? Like, wasn't there like bad blood between them? I mean, I could be wrong. I don't even remember. Wait, Monolith, right? Monolith Soft. Monolith Soft. Bandai. Or Namco, whatever. Wait, was it Monolith Soft? I think it was. There's major speculation Monolith may have the rights back to Xenosaga or something Xenosaga. If I'm Banco, I'm thinking I can make way more money out of Xenosaga IP licensing than licensing power. Blah blah blah. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't have. I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Nintendo got greedy and suing everybody, and now Nintendo has started to look in the American court. Started to lose in the American court. It's just fun. Oh yeah, definitely. No, I mean Nintendo has been kind of trying to throw their weight around, and it's not looking good for them right now.
It's like a scene right out of a movie!
I mean, to be fair, Nintendo, like, I agree with what you're saying there. Nintendo has definitely gotten greedy. I wish they weren't, because, like, I do like the Nintendo games. I do like, I do feel like, you know, I said it back when, like, the Switch 2 not Switch 2, when Switch 1 was like near the end of the Switch 1's lifespan. Like the Switch 2 literally for the BRB, you gotta take pulse and blood pressure. Alright, crew. Literally one of the things I said about like Nintendo is that if they wanted the next console to like profit, all they really needed to do was remake the Switch 2 but like better. Like, I really feel like the Switch 2 is a step in the right direction. Because, to be fair, there's not really much you can. There's not really a whole lot more that you can do with innovation for that type of for the console. They already made a literal handheld home console hybrid. And it's like, it's the best of both worlds. What do you improve on then, right? The tech specs. So you improve on the graphics card. You improve on like the controllers, right? And that's basically what like Switch 2 is doing. It's improving on what's already good. The problem that that I'm seeing with the Switch 2 is the game key cards, first of all. And the the release games are not games that are pulling people to. They're not games that were pulling people to the Switch 2. And then you have the pricing, and it's like, well, I mean, it's apparently doing well, but also I don't know. It's kind of Well, I'm waiting for I am waiting for them to like release better like games that are actually gonna make me want to play it. Like, you know, maybe a new 3D Zelda game, or you know, one of their mainline games. You know what I'm saying? Because right now there's nothing there to motivate me to buy the Switch 2. But that being said, like they have gotten pretty greedy with like their practices and whatnot. And it sucks because, you know, I praised them when the Switch 1 was out. I sat down and was just like, fucking Switch 1 is amazing. I really like it, and this and that, and all these fucking games, and like during the Switch 1 era, I felt like Nintendo knew what it was doing. Now we're in Switch 2 era, and I'm just like, it feels like they don't know what they're doing. I'm just like, well, fuck. Too expensive and they have nothing to offer in my opinion. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. I will not pay extra €10 for a Switch 2 version. What the fuck? Oh yeah, no, definitely not. Like, if anything, I will say this. I am happy that, like, Switch 1 games are backwards compatible with the Switch 2, right? I do wholeheartedly appreciate that. Because if there's one thing I give shit for like other consoles is backwards compatibility. Well, I say other consoles, but mostly it's Sony. Like, I give the PS4 and PS5 shit for lack of backwards compatibility. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, like, when the PS4 was coming out and when the PS5 was coming out, there were patents for backwards compatibility, but then they just scrapped it. And apparently the PS5 can technically... There are, like, PS3 games that are playable on the PS5, technically, apparently. I don't know. But without the disc. Like, you can download the games onto it, right? But you can't play the discs. But that means that you also have to rebuy all the games. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think my major gripe has always been lack of backwards compatibility. I hate that. Me personally, I would love to have, like, a PlayStation console that can literally play everything, like, all the, like, from PS1 all the way to current. PS3 almost did that. PS3 did that at the time. You could play, like, the earlier PS3 consoles could play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. It was amazing. I mean, then PS4 came out, and PS4 had no backwards compatibility. And then PS5 comes out, and it can play PS4 games, which, I mean, that's great. Well, now it can. I don't think it could at the start. I think it struggled. I think it was like only a few games were working. But I think over time they made it so that other games, a lot of the other games worked, and now now I think there's very few games that don't work on the PS5. But, like, I don't know. I kind of want a PlayStation console that can play everything from PS1 and up. I don't know.
Maybe you could cast her as an extra in your next film, Mr. Gotti.
But, like, I mean, that's been, like, my major gripe with, like, consoles in general. Backwards compatibility. And, like, I was happy that, like, the Switch 2 did that. Because then it's like, okay, when I do get a Switch 2, I can play Switch 1 games and I don't have to worry. But then, like, now it's just a matter of, like, the console's so expensive, they're increasing the price of games, there's nothing that really draws me to the console in terms of games that are specifically made for it. I make the argument that, like, video games sell the console. I make that argument. Video games do sell the console. You put enough really good video games on that console and people will buy it, right? If you make it so that those games are, like, from a business perspective, because let's be real, nobody likes exclusivity, right? We don't like it. But if we are to sit here and talk from a business perspective, right? Exclusivity is great because you put really good games on a console, that console will sell because people want to play those games, and the only way to play it is on that console. And I think, from a business perspective, I think that's really good for Nintendo because they have a market of, like, they have a lot of exclusive games. PlayStation wants to go back to exclusive games to be honest, PS5. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, that's, I don't have a PS5 either. I don't have a PS5 and I don't have a Switch 2. I'm playing this on PS4. Like, exclusivity helps when it comes to selling consoles. Is it good for the consumer? Not exactly. Yes and no. There's pros and cons to it, right? Like, the good part is it creates an environment where there's competition and the competitions are constantly trying to one up each other and make better games, right? that's the benefit, because now because then you start to see better quality games, right? The problem for consumers is that if you want to play those games, you're gonna need to purchase the separate consoles. So like if Nintendo Nintendo and Sony were going back and forth with exclusives, and like Nintendo has really good games, and then Sony starts putting out really good games, then you're gonna want both a PS5 and a Nintendo Switch 2, right? That means a lot more money being spent by the consumer, which sucks. You don't really want to buy two consoles. We kind of want like the one console to do everything, right? But like, if we had the one console that does everything, the problem becomes the fact that like there's a lack of competition in the market, and so there becomes a lack thereof, and then you're just like, well, and that's my like that's where it's like, like PS5 doesn't really have like exclusive games, and I don't really feel the need to buy anything that's on PS5. Hence, I don't have a PS5. You know, it's definitely like a hit and miss, hit or miss, whatever. I do feel Nintendo has the right mindset of having exclusivities for their consoles. I just think that they're kind of fumbling, which I also think may just be because of the lack of competition in the exclusivity market now, because there's nobody else competing with them with exclusivities. So Nintendo's kind of sitting on their laurels, and they're just kind of doing whatever, because they're like, oh well, you're not gonna be able to play this game anywhere else, haha, and nobody else is doing what we're doing, so haha. Now that we can just put out slop and you'll buy it because haha, it's exclusive. So I think they're kind of just being dicks at this point. Yeah. I have PC since then. I don't have any consoles. Last with PS4 and Nintendo Switch 1. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's pretty much where I'm at. I don't have a PS5 or a Switch 2. I have a Switch 1 and I have a PS4. I don't have Xbox, in case it wasn't like obvious. I don't have any of the Xbox consoles, never did. I never cared for any of the games on Xbox. So, not to say I'm an Xbox hater, because I'm not. It's just there's never been any games on Xbox that I ever wanted to play. So, I can't really compare Xbox. But so that's why I'm talking PS4 and PlayStation and Nintendo, because those are things that I've played. And I don't even know if my consoles are working. They shut down since years. I'm using PS4 controller on my PC. It works perfect. Oh, nice! I have a bunch of different controllers that I can use for PC. I have a Super Nintendo controller. The Super Nintendo controller that they made for the Switch? I have that, which I can use for my PC. I have my PlayStation 2 controller, which I use for my PC. PS3, PS4 controller. I have a bunch of controllers that I can use for my PC. But yeah, no, I mean, personally, I play my PS4 and my Switch pretty often. And like I said, this game right now that I'm playing right now I'm playing it from the PS4. I like having my physical games, which is another thing to talk, which is like a whole another topic with the Nintendo Switch 2, because game key cards, I personally hate them, but whatever. I love my physical games. I love having my games on disc or on cartridge. Like, as long as the games are fully on those, I hate game key cards. Like, I understand why they exist. I just don't. I feel like they're a scam. It's fair. Everybody has their own preferences. Yeah, I agree.
That's a genius idea. Better yet, we could sign up Leon alongside her.
Damn it. I'm getting distracted. Wait. Those Those aren't Leon or Arkwright. They're just decoys made to dupe my clairvoyance. Pulled one over on me, did ya? You're in for it now, Master's pet!
Oh, so those weren't the real Leon.
Whoa,
Okay.
Nelly. That went exactly the way Vance said it would.
Those weren't the real them.
Oh, those
They're using the
ciphers we prepared for
Zyphas.
The shoot sure came in handy.
They're using the Zyphas to make clones of themselves, it seems like. Because if expensive, I will buy Echoes of Einkrad for 109.99 euro. I hope it will be. What does that translate to? Hold up. 109. 99. Oh, whoops. 99 euro to USD. So that would be if this is if the conversion here is right, that's $129 USD. Damn, that's fucking expensive. 128.92. God damn, that's expensive. That is fucking expensive. Holy shit. Is that just for the regular copy, or is that for like collector's edition? Because the euro is stronger than you. True, it is. I see that.
Wasn't that Ashland just now? This is getting more unbelievable by the second.
Yes. But now we've seen it for ourselves.
Regular
Something
are
isn't right with
69.99.
him or Celise.
Oh, so like the Echoes of Einkrad that you're talking about is going to be is the collector's edition then, yeah?
Man, Leon, please.
I love buying collector editions of games that I know I'm gonna enjoy. As long as they give a good collector's edition. I've had a few collector editions that burnt me in the end. Oh, I hate it. You ever get like there was there's a few games that I was burnt by when I bought the collector edition. Like and it's not like the game itself was bad. It's the stuff that came with the collector edition was just not up to it was not up to snuff. Echoes of Einkrad Deluxe Edition is about €89.99 euro. Oh, okay. There's a higher tier. Oh, the Ultimate Edition. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I told you this series that the Legend of Hero games, right? There's a lot of them in the series. I bought from almost all of them except for one of them, which I kind of regret that I didn't. But almost all of them that have like a collector's edition that was like from because I started playing the games when they came out on PS3, and then so like all the ones from PS3 and up, like I bought like collector editions of, right? Trails of Cold Steel 3 and Trails of Cold Steel 4, I felt kind of burnt by them. Like, I felt a little ripped off. Which is more so because the collector edition was kind of bad. And actually, because the thing was, they came with like the steel bookcase, the steel casing, right? And Trails of Cold Steel 1 and Trails of Cold Steel 2, the steel casing was really fucking cool, right? It was really cool. It had like this epic epic images on like the front and the back. It was holographic and everything. It was really nice looking. Like they were those are fucking things I would put on my shelf and like or like on a shelf in front of me or whatever, and just like I could stare at those because they were really fucking cool, right? The two games that came after that, Trails of Cold Steel 3 and Trails of Cold Steel 4, the steel bookcases were like the most boring looking steel bookcases ever. Or like they were boring. They were ugly. The spine, the letters on the spine of it. Like if you were to like close the case and then put it on the shelf, right, and just have it have the spine facing you. The words that are the title of the game, you could barely see it. Like they put the title of the game in like gray instead of having it in white. And the fucking spine is, like, black! I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to read that? Like, it's so bad. I was so upset. I'm still upset by it. I kind of wish I could at least fix the spine. But it's a steel case. There's no way of me fixing that unless I sent it to somebody. But, and then if I did it, then it's like, well, now it's not really, like, legit, because it's kind of, like, I'm kind of, I was like, ugh! I was so upset by it. Trails games are all expensive. Trails games are expensive. Old DLC, Ultimate Edition, Daybreak 2, cost about $100. Yeah. I don't buy like the DLC or whatever. I bought the physical like collector edition, which comes with like the it came with the steel bookcase, the art book, and a few other things, soundtrack, whatever. But I bought the Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2. The steel bookcases are really nice. I really like them. And Beyond the Horizon, which is the next game after this, also really nice steel bookcase. Really like it. It was just Cold Steel 3 and 4 were just they were bad. I regretted it, and I was just like, So far, so good. Guess they fell for our stunt doubles.
We have the director and Nina to thank for that. Moving on to think that a place like this was beneath the city.
Okay, so now we're in underground ruins. Again. And it's still just Van and Leon. Skimpering around like this is getting us nowhere. We need to start working towards turning the tables. And one of the keys to that is, without a doubt, your stigma's power. Is there really no way for you to restore it?
You say that as if it's trivial. First of all, stigma's very existence is absolute in this world. They are thus unsealable by nature.
Master did mention something like that. But if that's the case, how did it happen anyway?
Heaven knows. All I can tell you is that it isn't something the Vice Captain's thaumaturgy should be capable of. This is only speculation, but perhaps my stigma overreacted after an unknown force attempted to tamper with me. Since then it has not yet returned to its normal state, and so I'm unable to release it properly.
Funny story, I started playing the first JRPG again after I played RoboCop. Both games, and I wanted a good game. Now I have Tales of Arise. I like the game. It's always good. Honestly, it's always good to like come back to like a genre and just find a game that really clicks with you, and you're just like, yeah, this is actually really fun. Yeah, I love that feeling. I really do. Honestly, I've had it where like I had times. Actually, when I was younger, I played the Mega Man Battle Network series, and I didn't replay them until like 2022. Which was like a few years ago. And honestly, replaying the Mega Man Battle Network series was a lot of fun. Like, I really love like going back to a series that a genre or a series that I've never played, that I haven't played in a long time, and just being able to find it and just being able to just enjoy it so much. RoboCop as a shooter has not. Oh no, I know. But I mean, it's like I'm just saying, it's good that you were able to go back to playing like JRPGs and find a game that clicks with you and just really enjoy it. It's always a good feeling. Like, like I said, like Battle Network. I know Battle Network is considered a JRPG, but it's the combat is so. It's a lot different than most. I would say it's a lot different than a lot of other JRPGs, and like at the time I was playing like a lot of like the turn-based JRPGs, like I normally do, and being able to like switch off of that to go and play Mega Man Battle Network, it felt so good to play Mega Man Battle Network. Like it was so much fun. Granted, it's still kind of the same genre, but like it's a totally different game than like a lot of other games. RoboCop was good, and I wanted a good game again. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I understand that. Now I'm back to JRPGs. Yeah. JRPGs. There's a lot of really good JRPGs out there. It's just a matter of finding the ones that click with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of. I know, like, you will have your mainstream games that like a lot of people tell you, oh, play this one, play that one, play this one, because like a lot of people played them and they really, and like those are like the top recommended games and everybody seems to like Chrono Trigger, right? The Final Fantasy games, right? You know, what you call it? I'm trying to think. I like off the top of my head. Dragon Quest, Octopath Traveler, right? But there's a lot of other games out there that are also really good, like Suikoden. Like the Suikoden games are really good. Breath of Fire is really good. Golden Sun, like Golden Sun 1 and 2. Well, Golden Sun 1 was really good. Golden Sun 2 was okay. It was still fun, but like Golden Sun 1 was better. The Lufia 2 for like Super Nintendo was really good. There's so many good games. I mean, but then again, it also comes down to like preference with visuals, right? Because not everybody's into. I know not everyone likes sprite based visuals, right? Like if you were to, I don't know how you are, but like if you were to see a Super Nintendo game, I don't know if you'd be the type of person that really enjoys it, right? But like I really enjoy sprite based games, you know. Yeah, I played Yakuza Pirate in Hawaii. It was good and funny game, and the funniest part, they were better than Ubisoft. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. There's a lot of games out there. There's so many games, so many JRPGs. There's so many good ones. There's a lot that I just really enjoy. Does that line up with the current sitch? I'm curious about the specifics of this tampering business, but we can set that aside for now. If there's no problem with the stigma itself, then we should be able to do something about it, right?
Well, it'd only be a half measure, but if we manage to stabilize my stigma's power, then yes, possibly. But as we are without a specialist on our side, we'd have to make do on our own. At the very least, we need a spiritual hotspot to give the stigma a foothold from which to adjust. Finding one will prove inconvenient. However, with all these prying eyes on the lookout,
a spiritual hotspot where no one is looking. Actually, I think I know a place. The perfect one for the job, in fact. There's honestly a lot of games that I've played through over the years that are just really good. I tend to really like the JRPG genre. I really tend to get into it. I don't know. It's just really enjoyable for me.
The underground ruins at Station Street, and this is where Celis first summoned you to meet with her.
Yeah, except now it'll be her blind spot. All the way down is an altar where the first Genesis was enshrined. It was on a small scale, but the higher elements were in effect back then, so it should count as a spiritual hotspot.
That may be just the ticket. Though I must say his mental acuity... Acuity? Yeah. Is positively uncanny.
What? You thinking of stumbling... You think of a stumbling... Yeah. What, you think of a stumbling block?
Oh, I've no objections. Celis's clairvoyance is usually quite lacking, but right now her stigma is running amok. If she applies herself, she'll be able to see quite a distance. It's only a matter of time before we're discovered.
Then we best get a move on. Watch my back in there, glacial rhyme.
Very well. I'll be expecting the same from you in return, Sir Spriggan.
Alright, so now we can actually get into, like, the gameplay. I've been sitting on cutscenes for a while. Granted, I mean, you know, still fun. So this game is like a mix of action and turn-based. You have some action combat, but there's not a whole lot to it. It's like you have your 3 basic attacks, your charge attack, and then you just go into like the turn-based.
Lay on the pain, Leon.
A bloody death.
It's written in your future.
You're next.
No problem. It's over.
Sapphire Blade.
Cleave them.
JRPG with story takes always takes a million years. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
These games are very story
To
heavy.
unleash the full breadth of my power. It's quite awesome.
That's some kind of flex.
Calling that
You're
a
tearing
challenge
right
would be a
through these
gross
monsters, man.
exaggeration.
I'll end you.
You have a chance for a preemptive strike.
There we go.
Leon. Sapphire Blade. Cleave them. They're down.
Leon's not my best. He's not my best character.
Cleave them.
I honestly didn't have him built until like today. Like I set him up real fast because they threw him into my party, and I was like, "Oh, I was not expecting that."
Not getting away.
So I threw some stuff together for him.
Nice. That went great.
You did
They
well
took
there,
away like
Rogue.
all my other characters.
I'll end you.
One more.
Lay on the pain, Leon.
Snare them.
Bridget Pain.
Although all these monsters seem to be kind of small fry at the moment.
Well,
Looks like a
aren't you
chest.
hot stuff, Leon?
Treasure! Nice. I like me a good treasure. So I will say, if you're new to this game, the equipment menu and the system is probably this is gonna look complicated to you. Like getting all this set up for somebody who's just starting out will probably look very complicated to you. But once you get into it, it'll come easily. Like you'll start like it becomes easy.
Here we come. I'll end you. They're down.
Oh, I'll just attack it. It's dead.
An unsurprising result.
I'll figure it out. I'm a Hearts of 4 Iron player. Fair, Hearts of Iron 4 played. Nice. I have not heard of that, but hey,
You have a chance
I'm sure
for a
you'll
preemptive
figure it out.
strike.
I will say if you plan on, I should probably say this. If you plan on playing the Daybreak, play Daybreak 1 before playing Daybreak 2, because, well, the Daybreak Trails Through Daybreak is part of a story. Like it's a huge series, and Daybreak is just an arc. It's just like an how should I say? You have the Trails in the Sky, like you have the Trails in the Sky games, which is Trails in the Sky 1, 2, 3. That's one story arc, and then you have Trails of Azure and Trails of Zero, which is another story arc, and then Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, 4, Reverie, that's another arc, and then you have Daybreak 1 and 2, which is another arc. So I mean, if you're gonna start, I would say start with, like, if you're gonna start with Daybreak, start with Daybreak 1. You're gonna buy Trails in the Sky first chapter? Oh, nice! Okay, okay. I haven't played the remake yet. I've heard good things about it, though. Yo, Sad Stuff, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? Yeah, I haven't played the remake yet, but I've heard very good things about it. A lot of people seem to have enjoyed it. I look forward to playing it.
Aren't you hot stuff?
I'm probably not gonna. I'm not going to stream the remake because I've already played Trails in the Sky 1. Like, I've already played the game on stream, but I will end up playing it. I will end up playing the remake eventually. Have I seen the single-player-based Splatoon? Yes, I have seen the single-player-based Splatoon. You're talking about Splatoon Raiders. Yes, I have seen it. I'm probably not going to play Splatoon Raiders, at least not anytime soon, seeing as how I don't have a Switch 2. It'll probably be quite some time before I ever play it, and even then, I'm not even sure if I'm going to play it, because at that point, it just looks like a third-person shooter, like survival shooter. And my thing with Splatoon 1, 2, and 3 was like I enjoyed the multiplayer aspect of just playing Turf War and being able to use my roller in Turf War. So I don't know if I'm going to bother with Splatoon Raiders. We'll see. I watch people play it, and it looks like, yeah. I've heard a lot. I have a bunch of friends who've played Trails in the Sky first chapter, like the remake, and everybody has told me nothing but good things about it. So I look forward to it. I thought you really liked Splatoon. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I really like Splatoon, especially like Splatoon 2 is my favorite. Splatoon 3, not so much. I didn't really enjoy Splatoon 3 all that much, but Splatoon 2, I really enjoyed it. I like to. The thing is, I tend to use like the Splat Roller and the Flingza, right? And the Splatoon Raiders looks like it's just a a third-person shooter game where it's just like they're using the shooting weapons, and like it's gonna be one of those games where it's like that you don't really get to stick with one weapon. You're gonna have to go back and forth between all the different weapons. And I'm not too good with any of the other weapons aside from, like, a roller. Like, if it's not a roller, I'm not good with it. You know, because I suck at aiming. So, the problem comes down to, I'm probably not going to like that game, especially because, like, it's not multiplayer, so the multiplayer aspect is gone, which is one of the things I really love about Splatoon, because I used to do this thing where I used to play, like, on Friday, I used to do what I would call Splashdown Friday, where I would spend time playing Splatoon 2 with everybody in the chat. Like, everybody just joins me for Turf War, and we just sit there and play Turf War for hours. I really like Turf War, and Splatoon Raiders is not that. You've only played like 5 minutes of Splatoon. Oh, I've played like hours of Splatoon 3. I've put many hours in Splatoon 3 and Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2, I probably have like thousands of hours in Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3, I have like, I think, what, 200, 300 hours in? Something like that? Yeah. I really like Splatoon 2 a lot. I don't think I'll be into Splatoon Raiders, but we'll see. But even then, I don't have a Switch 2, so
looks like a chest.
It'll be quite some time before I ever touch Splatoon Raiders, because Splatoon Raiders is on Switch 2. I just saw the trailer for Raiders and thought about it. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy Splatoon Raiders. I just don't think it'll be a game for me. But also, like I said, I don't have I don't have a Switch 2, so.
Going all in the paint, Leon.
A bloody death
It's written in your future.
I'm looking into getting a Switch 2 or Xbox ROG Ally. Oh, okay. I'm a big handheld player. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I hope whichever one you get that you really end up enjoying and you end up happy with your purchase.
Though I'm certain Celeste will be ready to resume her pursuit at any moment. That pertinent.
I don't know if I don't know if I would get, I don't know if I would get the ROG Ally, but like for me it's not. I'm not looking for any like handheld system. I don't really need a handheld system because I'm not gonna play it. I like playing things on the big screen. That's a me thing. Can I hit all three from here?
Going all in.
No, I can't. Okay, I would actually have to do it from here. Well, whatever.
A bloody death
It's written in your future.
The Switch 2 is a bit cheaper. Yeah. Although that doesn't mean it's that doesn't mean it's not expensive. The Switch 2 is definitely expensive. It being cheaper than the ROG Ally is a plus, but like it's still expensive. They're both expensive. I like playing on the big screen, but I don't usually get a chance to use the TV in my house. Oh, fair. I understand. I have the TV in my room, and so I'm pretty much good with playing things on my TV screen, you know.
now then.
The ROG Ally is just a handheld piece. True.
Genocide! Finish them where they stand. Got it. It's over. Fire blade. Cleave them.
Calling that a
Treasure!
That's quite the number. Suggestions?
Unicorn Cameo. Max EP plus 60 prevents fear. Cheapest Switch 2 is now €429.90 or $503.99 USD. Yeah, they're expensive. I wish it was cheaper. I understand why it's expensive, sorta. But also, I wish it was cheaper. Then again, technology in general is getting expensive. I've mentioned it before. I'm starting to run out of like hard drive space, and getting a hard drive is expensive. Like so like I've purchased. I have this 18 terabyte hard drive, which is full. I have like two 18 terabyte hard drives that are full at the moment, right? And and the thing is, I need another one, but. I went to the same place where I bought these originally, which, mind you, I bought them on the cheap because I bought them, they're manufacturer recertified, as in like they were used hard drives and they've been recertified. So I bought these for cheap and they were like $120, $170 originally, right? I went to go look into buying another one, and now they're $500 something for the hard drive. And I was like, holy fuck, what? No. like if it, like brand new, sure, a brand new 18 terabyte hard drive I expect to be more expensive than 500, but these were not brand new. These were server used hard drives, you know? So I was like, no, 500 is a bit 500 is way too much. Nope. AI and RAM, it's all the AI. Yeah, it's all AI. Yeah. Because the servers for the AI, the hardware got more... True, exactly. Yeah. I would just get... Well, the problem is, I need hard drive space. I need more hard drive space, because I need more space to put, because, here's the thing. I back up all my streams, all my stream videos, I've been backing them up to my hard drives. I have a lot of videos, okay? So, I've been backing them up, and now I need a place to... I need more space. No, the cloud is not the way to go. The cloud is not the way to go for this. First of all, we're talking about like I'm recording, and I'm recording onto a hard drive at the moment, right? Everything that's happening right now is being recorded onto my hard drive. Everything in my stream is being recorded onto a hard drive. Once that hard drive is full, I don't have a way of recording, of saving the recording. I would need another hard drive. You know, like I can't record onto the cloud and expect to have high quality. If I record onto a cloud, it's gonna be like as if I was streaming to the cloud, which means it would be much lower quality, and I won't have like multi-track audio, and I won't there's a lot that I wouldn't be able to do. I need to have more hard drive space, so I need another hard drive. Problem is, I don't have that type of money to be spending for another hard drive. It's insane. So I mean, you know, it's rough.
Hi, recording.
I like to back up my streams. I like to have backups because in the offhand chance that like, let's say, well, for Twitch, for the Twitch side, for Twitch's side of things, I can't save recordings on Twitch anymore, right? Because once you hit like 100 hours, you can't. They won't save any more backups. So I can't save all my streams on Twitch. I have to I'm re-uploading a lot of my streams onto the YouTube side. But here's the thing, right? Here's the kicker. Let's say YouTube decides to take down my videos now, right? If I don't have a backup, then I no longer have that video. But those are my videos. Fucking I'm keeping backups of all my fucking streams. You know, it's one of those things. My PC was already €2,600, i9, 13900 KF, 32 gig RAM, and 4080 Super. Damn, I have a lower. I think my PC is a bit lower on the end of yours. I'm running my graphics card, I believe, is a 3070. I think it's a 3070 GPU. I have 16 gig of RAM because I didn't feel the need for 32 gig of RAM. But I might upgrade into 32 gig at some point. And I'm running a Ryzen 7 1800X. So my PC is a bit more on the lower end of things, but it does what I need it to do. You should invest in a small server-like computer of your own to have space. I'm not doing a crypto mine. I'm not into the whole crypto thing. A friend of mine did that for extra space, and when he still had space that he used for crypto and it paid for it. Yeah, I'm not into the whole crypto thing. I don't do crypto. So yeah. PCs are more expensive. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fucking expensive. Yeah. It's still PC, even on the lower end. Yeah, I mean, granted, my PC, I have a lot. Well, I had a lot of space. You gotta understand. I have two 18 terabyte hard drives, right? And then I have a 4 terabyte hard drive. I think a 2 terabyte hard drive. And then the hard drive where I keep my operating system on is actually really small because it's only, I made sure to, that's just for the operating system, right? And then I have an external 4 terabyte hard drive. So I have a bunch of hard drives. It's just everything is it's getting to a point where it's I don't have space. I need more. And the two 18 terabyte hard drives are just for archiving, right? I'm just archiving I'm archiving all my streams onto those 2 18 terabyte hard drives.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece.
Among other other recordings. I have other videos on there too. Rip bank account, yo. I mean, yeah.
Calling that a challenge would be
Yeah.
a gross exaggeration.
I'll end you.
Honestly, at the moment, I just need one more 18 terabyte hard drive, to be honest. But then again, I mean, I'd even settle for something like on the lower end, like an 8 terabyte, but you know. Yo, I gotta go see you. Alright, Sub, you have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. Thanks for hanging.
Not getting away. Blast off! You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did well, Van.
Bet we can rest there.
I feel good as
So,
new.
oh, whoops, I didn't mean to.
I feel good
Whoops.
as new.
I don't think I need... Wait, not that. This. Is there anything... Okay, so I have the blue metal on him. I don't think there's anything new here. This is all the same. Okay, so... I already have him equipped with that. What if I... Okay, hold up. Marihan Garden. Oh, I can't... Okay, that's fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
This is as deep as it gets. There does indeed seem to be spiritual power gathering here.
Think it'll work out?
I'll see what I can do.
Here we go. He's trying to reactivate the stigma. Damn, nice work. Dominions don't play around, huh?
Normally, this sort of fine-tuning is best done in a more controlled environment. Proceeding with such a meager pool of mana will take a fair bit of time.
Yeah, well, tough cookies. There's no monsters around to worry about, so let's just hunker down and get it done. Get it done! Never had a situation this sticky, but being targeted in and of itself ain't so new to me. Work in the shadows long enough and you're bound to run into a few cloak and daggers.
Overplaying the hard-boiled bit, aren't we? Brag as you like, but you're still softer than you'd care to admit here and there.
Who said I'm bragging? Get off my back and concentrate, would you? I would like to play NTE, but gacha with characters, I'm too allergic to this. Yeah, I'm not into like I have played my fair share of gachas, and I try to stay away from gachas. Like don't get me wrong, I do have like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, but I haven't really been playing them all too much lately. Gacha is a problem. The gambling in those is just a bit much.
Oh, don't worry on my account. The adjustments are going smoothly.
Oh, here we go.
May I ask a question? You need only answer as much as you are able.
Sure. Go for it.
I've been sitting on this for quite a while now.
Oh. I also stopped it. I better buy a game for €200 than playing God. Yeah, the thing is, I understand the whole purpose of like gacha games. It's to get players to spend more money. More money goes to the companies, you know, and it's just an ongoing cash. It's just an ongoing cash flow of money for the creators. But like, also, I prefer to just play a game that's like complete and not have to deal with like the constant flow of, oh, spend more money and continue playing the game type thing. I'm not really about it. Like, it's not that enjoyable, at least not for me.
What exactly happened 8 years ago?
I want a complete game. I want to be able to play a game from start to finish without having to spend more money.
The two of us happened to be the same age, meaning that back then, we were both 17. Instead of attending Aramis Academy as you should have, you suddenly dropped out, leading the life of a drifter until Master Bearguard took you in. It was around that time that he sustained serious injury. Celeste and I only learned of this after the fact. You can see why it would make us rather distrustful of you. But, inquire as we might, our master refused to enlighten us.
Yeah,
Oh?
well, it's not like he could say anything.
Also not for me today. Someone told me on Star Rail how the gacha works. You need to study atomic science for this. And if you don't get the new character, the games become... Yeah, I mean, that is a problem with these games, right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, they... As the game continues to progress, it gets harder and harder, and they release more newer characters, so that this way, to make you buy those characters, so that you can always like this way they can always get money, but in order for you to progress, you want to buy like newer and newer characters. It's rough. I'm not about that either. Like, it's hard to continue to play those games when it's like, oh, here's a new shiny character, you're gonna need this, and then spend all this money for the fucking character, and it's like, I don't wanna. I'm not about that. I'm with you on that. Good, we agree, both no gacha games. Yeah, like I said, I have played Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. I am guilty of playing them. I have not played them. I haven't been playing them recently. I've kind of stayed away from them. I'm not about it. I'm not gonna shame other people for playing it. If that's what they want to do, then that's on them. I'm not gonna shame them for playing it, you know. But yeah, I have played it too, but stop. Yeah, basically. I'm with you on that.
His final disciple was a walking taboo, a vessel housing a ruler of devils.
And it's as I thought.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but there was a time I let my power go out of control.
I have played it, but stopped it, but I don't want to gamble. Exactly. I agree. Yup, 100%.
Being a vessel, that power is only leftover scraps. Yet it was still enough to snuff out every spark of life in the area.
I will say, there are times where I do log into the games and play them a little bit, but I'm no longer spending money on them. I refuse to spend any more money on the games. My money does not touch the game. I'll log in, I'll play them for like a few minutes or whatever, and then I'll log out. That's basically what it's been lately. Sometimes it's just to like log in just to get like the little daily reward. You know, like how when you log in, they give you like a daily reward? Sometimes it's just I log in, get the daily reward, and then I log out. But other than that, I'm not spending any money on it. I'll also buy Dragon Sword Awakening. This was a failed gacha now. They're making a solo KRPG, Korean RPG. Oh, that's cool.
If Master hadn't put his life on the line to save me, I might have never gotten my humanity back.
I half expected that was the case. This rewrite about Master Bearguard being struck by a curse is only just outside the realm of truth then.
I have deinstalled all gacha games from my PC. This will not touch my PC. I mean, fair enough. That's fair. Valid. You know? Understandable.
Yeah, one false move and things could have ended up that way for real. If you think about it like that, maybe I am a heretic, like they said. But even then, I can't just give myself up to him. Master granted me a new lease on life and pointed me down my path. That's a kindness I aim to repay.
Your origins are unknown to me, and the way you hover between light and shadow is exceptionally dubious. And to top it all off, you may well harbor the root of all things demonic. No Dominion could possibly overlook that. But if Master Bearguard sets you down your road in life, and far be it from me to chide you for walking it.
Aww!
Between your efforts to
They're
avoid
bonding!
involving the innocent, or to keep them out of harm's way at the expense of your own well-being, you're even more tender-hearted than I ever could have imagined.
Well, this is a nice scene.
Are you saying you remember what happened last time?
Why, I'm not sure what you mean. At any rate, our little tete-a-tete has me inclined to acknowledge you as a fellow student, unrefined though you may be, to the point where I'm willing to commend you for how far along you've come, and for getting us to this point.
You know, Leon's not such a bad guy after all. I mean, he is a Dominion, so...
Look at that. You actually did it.
Yes, albeit to a wholly limited extent. Still, this should give us more leeway to oppose Celise.
Should have known you'd be here.
Oh, hey, she's here! With the Oscaria in tow.
Clever, throwing us off the trail like that. I'd give you a pat on the back for it. But we both know you can't run away forever. Now give it up so I can send you off in peace!
Someone's here ahead of schedule.
How very timely of you, Celise. Your clairvoyance has improved. If only I were a little more incentivized to appreciate that right now.
Huh? If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
You gotta love how vulgar she is. If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
The time has come to convict the heretic. Father Leon, I will make no guarantees on your survival should you insist on obstructing us.
So we're gonna fight a what?
Multiplex thaumaturgical formation. Their showing at Arasion pales in comparison to this. Our prospects aren't bright. Even though I can use my stigma, it has yet to recover fully.
While on the other hand, hers is going berserk at full blast. We don't stand a chance in Gehenna. Not without backup.
Wait, do we get backup? Shizuna? Wait, who's that? Robotic voice. Wait, what? Who?
What the?
Katra? Oh, it's Zeros. Yeah, Katra's here. I don't have Katra geared! Oh no! They're gonna give us Katra and I don't have him with equipment. Oh, and I don't have her with equipment either. Oh no!
We're being ambushed.
No. Oh, please let me choose. Ferry, Aaron, Anya's, Ren. Oh my god, please let me just pick my team.
Circles.
Roger.
Shizuna? Oh yes! That's Shizuna!
Dance?
My favorite character. She's become my favorite character of the Daybreak games. Her and Ferry are Ferry and Ren are my favorites.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
So wait, are we actually gonna fight, or is it just gonna be
Meddling jackasses.
boss fight time? Boss fight time? Come on.
Phantom Thief Grimcat takes to the stage.
Oh, shut up.
Van, here's your chance. We've secured an escape route.
Hurry up and get to stepping.
Just in the nick of time.
I take it this was premeditated?
Yes, the memo Van left behind gave us the gist of the situation. The rescue party's arrived, just like your 4SPG asked.
Agnes consulted me on the matter, after which I rushed right over.
Always a surprise up your sleeve.
You know it. Now let's blow this joint.
I suppose we must. Until next time, Celise.
Are you not gonna let me fight? Oh!
Get your asses back here!
Are you not gonna really?
Score to settle, damn it!
No, let me fight! Why you do this to me, game? No! I wanted to kick her ass! No! Scammed! I've been scammed!
Phew, that was a close one.
Sure was, but we managed to pull it off.
Hell yeah! My blood's still pumping!
It's a relief that you two made it out safely. Narrow escape as it was. I'll say. Thanks for getting us out of a tight spot.
That extends to you as well, Nina, Mr. Director. We seem to have a habit of being in your debt.
Don't think twice about it! Wouldn't have been able to live with myself leaving you high and dry.
Yeah, thank goodness it worked out. After what happened, we headed back to your office in Old Town, where we bumped into the others.
It was right when we were starting to put our plan into action. Lucky thing, too. All we were missing was a way to get around.
Indeed, time was far too short for us to spend it arranging for a transport. After seeing your 4SPG, we knew we had to work swiftly and carefully.
Especially with a group our size. And just so you're aware, I laid a few false trails to keep the normal force scent for a while. These cars have shards applied to them for good measure. That should cut off any thaumaturgy used to detect us.
I'm also conducting a test run of Theo and Zaros' new functions while we're at it. Though, they do have a stigma user with them. If she shifts into high gear, we might be in for a bad time. So, what's the plan, boss? Altered memories or not, those two got you branded as full-blown heretic.
That puts us up against Silas, Ashla, and a whole bunch of monks from Iscaria.
Grave circumstances, to be sure. There should still be means of counteraction to whatever is manipulating their consciousness, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, not even Kurogane was immune. And now that the corrosion's affecting a stigma user, it's probably stronger than it was yesterday.
What? Like we didn't have it hard enough?
Frankly, I would suggest relying on the guild, though it would only be a makeshift solution at best. That's the issue here. No matter how many people we throw at it, it won't change the situation. What we need to do is bring them back to their senses.
But how? Persuasion via peaceful dialogue hasn't exactly been effective.
Right, we need something concrete. Something that reveals a contradiction between the rewrite and reality.
A contradiction between the rewrite and reality. I think you're starting to lose us.
Yes, we've never really interacted all that deeply with Celis. Or Mr. Zaman, for that matter.
You can blame us for dragging you into this crazy capper to begin with. On that note...
Did you remember something?
Yeah, Master Burgard sent us a letter yesterday. The one where he gave his oh, whoops, that's supposed to be Aaron.
The one where he gave us his advice. It seemed real enough to me.
Every word was written by him, 1000%. The Orbital Mail, on the other hand, was faked.
If that's true, and this is just a guess mine, perhaps their memories were rewritten only a short time ago. More specifically, it could have started as recently as today.
Thinking back, you're probably right. There was nothing out of the ordinary about Celis when I corresponded with her yesterday. It could be that this memory rewrite phenomenon takes place during the dead of the night.
That's the trick, huh? It does line up with every case so far.
So, all we have to do is find something from yesterday that'll prove Celis is remembering stuff wrong.
I may have just the ticket then. It's the very reason Celis and I traveled to the capital to begin with. You see, Edith Cathedral received a letter from Master Burgard as well, addressed to the two of us.
They did?
Yes, generally we members of the Grailsritter employ avenues outside of the Congregation of Divine Worship's jurisdiction. But since Father Orwell of the Cathedral is a close friend of the Masters, the matter was entrusted to him. We received word of it the other day, and Celis and I met up this morning and we're on our way to retrieve it, when I noticed something was wrong. The actual message has yet to be read, but it should make for a perfect trump card against Celis.
Indeed. One couldn't ask for anything better.
Sounds like we got a solution then!
Though executing it would be an undertaking of its own.
As if we didn't factor that in already.
Right. Together there's nothing we can't tackle. That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll be able to do it.
We're too invested to back out now. Count us in for the ride. Speaking of which, where are we headed, Van?
Much as I'd love to go straight to the cathedral, making a beeline for it is just asking to be caught. So, how about we take a different approach? I can hear the gears turning from here. Another one of your brilliant plans, Van?
Very well. Let's hear it. Anything to break us out of this deadlock?
I mean, I was really looking forward to fighting her. Just saying. I was like, oh shit, the team's all here. Let's fight.
The Blacklight District was fruitless as well. It would seem that information from earlier was a red herring. Our target's collaborators must be deliberately muddying the waters.
Damn! So much for doing this the easy way. At this rate, he'll get his ass picked off by some perfect stranger. For both him and for Master, who covered for him to the end. I can't let that happen.
Our duties are simply to be performed. There is no room for personal sentiment.
Ha! Speak for yourself. Emotional detachment don't come easy for me. Especially not with the lengths he's going to.
I trust that you have no intention of aiding his escape.
Get real, asshat. The only one way this ends, and that's... Oh, well.
What happened?
I found him. About time, too.
Give us the location and we'll set out at once.
Good. I'm sick of getting outsmarted at every turn. They're at the Aubrey district, right inside the Edith Cathedral.
I mean,
looks like she found us. Supposedly.
But where are we actually? Bro, all the goons! Look at them! Oh, we actually are here.
Pretty
Okay.
sneaky picking this place. You already gave up on it once, so it was off our radar. And then you put out bogus leads and hoofed it for a change. We've been taken for a ride left and right until now. Guess that means you're ready to accept your fate.
I see you've erected a barrier to keep others away. So much the better for our purposes. This time, you will meet your maker.
Will we, though? Will we?
They're bearing down on us hard.
Yes, though that comes as no surprise.
It's also likely that Iscariot has mobilized every last monk that came to the capital. Breaking through their formation will be anything but simple.
The rest of you better know what you're getting into.
Our business concerns the heretic alone. Any interlopers will be promptly eliminated.
Sweet mother of Adios! Are they sure about this?
Things seem to be going according to plan. Be safe, everyone.
You gotta love Ghani's
Start by
reaction.
apologizing for dragging you two out.
Man's like, sweet mother of Adios! Are they sure? Are they gonna be okay?
Just wanted to take this chance to set the record straight. On which of us is in the wrong, that is.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How long's this gonna take to sink in? You want to turn a blind eye to our master's death? Then fine.
But he's not dead!
Start making an ass of yourself.
That's a false reality!
I'm not turning a blind eye to anything. But you know what Master'd say if he were here? Take another look at things as they truly are.
Tell me, Celise. Do you recall the day we met with Master Bearguard at the end of last year? Oddly enough, both the commander and vice commander were present. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wazzy, Kevin, and Gaius were there too.
Wait, Wazzy? I thought his name was Wazy. Now it's Wazzy? Whatever.
But by then, Master was already...
Bro, that is not what happened!
And on the cusp of death, yes?
She's
And
lying.
explain this letter to me. I'm sure you would never mistake Master Bearguard's handwriting for that of another.
To Solis and Leon, I pray that the past several months since our last meeting have treated you well. Since the start of the year, I have been out visiting the East. While these lands are as harsh and turbulent as ever, rest assured that I am safe and unharmed. It has come to my attention that Calvard is currently being beset by a number of peculiar incidents. Though I cannot return anytime soon, there is a possibility that this may devolve into an even greater crisis than that we experienced last year. Celis, no matter what difficulties may come, you must stay your impulses and guide the way with a steady hand. As for you, Leon, use this opportunity to assess exactly what it is you should place your faith in. In the face of uncertain circumstances, it is your worth as a dominion, rather than strength alone, that will be put to the test. It is my hope that each of you will see this as a source of personal enrichment. May you ever remain in good health. Bearguard Zaman. P.S. Should you come into contact with Van, do try not to indulge him too much. Interaction with others will be the best medicine for what ails him.
That last part kinda makes me wince a little. But there you go. Happy to have you as a mentor, Celise.
Master? No. Bullshit. It's gotta be.
I'll admit, Master's pointed words prick at me quite a bit. But they must cut especially deep for you, Celise, the way you're actively going against them.
She's wavering! Just like we were hoping for.
But look at the state of her stigma. We mustn't get complacent.
Theo! Zeros! Continue analyzing on max alert!
Vice Captain, your orders? Still your agitation. We need only carry out our mission.
Now come on! You won't even budge a little?
Surely you've realized by now that this command you supposedly received is utterly inconceivable. Yet you're still opting to stay the course. Do I have that right?
But why?
Either he's loyal
Because
to
of the
a cause,
corrosion,
or
that's
there's
why.
an ulterior motive here. Rubs me wrong either way.
These guys are something else. So, how should we play this?
Put up your dukes. Yammering in circles will get us nowhere. We're gonna fight this out. Disciple to disciple.
Okay!
Oh, she not at her limit yet.
Something's happening. We're not screwed, are we? It's corroding our surroundings. But that isn't all.
Celise, you wouldn't.
Stigma release. Sacred boundary! Come get some. I know just the place to make your grave.
Damn! Is it gonna reset already? God damn it. They're gonna rewind time already? I wanted to actually fight though. Fuck! Oh, wait. Is that battle music? Wait, where are we? Oh! Okay. We've been teleported to a dungeon. Or something like that. If I didn't know better, I think my eyes were deceiving me. It's Vashtar Palace in Orosian. This is the place where we squared up against Almada's boss. Or a recreation of it anyway. But why bring us here? The better question is, how'd she just conjure all of this up out of nowhere?
By using a boundary spell unique to Dominions. The details are confidential, but essentially, it's used to ensure that a demonic force can be vanquished securely. It's typically more limited in scope, but this time, it seems to have been augmented by the power of that crimson corrosion. That she managed to expand a phase space of this magnitude is nothing short of astonishing.
Miss Ortesia seeks a decisive showdown against Mr. Arkwright. Her choice of location may be intended to suit that mental conception.
And Vashtar Palace fit the bill, huh? It's a little disorienting, but don't forget, we've only got one job to do. And that's making those two see some sense. We owe it to Nina and Salvatore for dragging them into this.
Agreed. All that remains is to move forward. That said, we're going to have Iscariot's monks to contend with here, in addition to the recreated monsters.
Yeah, being inside this boundary is gonna boost their thaumaturgy too. This ain't gonna be like last time, so stay sharp.
Come on!
Let's head for the end with caution. Leon can now use his S-Craft again. Cool. I can switch my party. Leon can get in the back. Put Ren here. Put in Ferry. Grab Shizuna. Put Aaron over here. She can go there, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Leave it to me! I'm on this. Alright, time to let loose!
Let's heal.
Nice and
There we go.
refreshed. What a mysterious place.
Not to mention dreary.
She has taken us into this place via her stigma. We had best proceed carefully.
Beginning combat! Hunt you up! Blink!
Just attack.
I'll put an end to this!
Roger! It's over! You're crushed!
My enemy.
Oh, that didn't do the...
Blink.
There we go.
Slicing down.
Okay, this is a short dungeon.
All in a day's work.
Figured those assholes would be here.
The rest of us,
Slicing down. Blink now. Deploy charge.
Oh, whoops.
Counted on you, Seasoner!
Try and see through this. Yeah. I'll put an end to this.
No problem. It's
No problem! Get him!
Perfect chance.
Oh, they still lived? Bro, I thought they were dead. I thought she killed them.
Hit him fast, Fairy!
It's fine, Fairy's got him. I think. Did I only hit one of them? I thought I had both of them. Alright, well... Oh, none of my spells are fast enough. Dang it. Alright, we'll just attack.
The floor's yours, man. Here.
Not getting away! Blast off!
Boom! And he's dead. Moving on.
Huh? You picked the wrong
Do
guy
do
to
do
fight.
do 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 do.
Blink.
Counting on you, Seasoner!
This is it.
Silver wins!
Silver whip to you.
Got it! It's over! You're crushed!
My enemy.
The damage! The damage!
This feels pretty great. At least to you, she's enough.
Watch it! That one's big!
Yo, what the fuck are those things?
Let's take them out. Take this. Should we take our time here? Cut you up.
Stun him, please? There we go.
Flinch.
Counting on you, Seasoner!
This is it.
Counting on you, Shizuna!
Silver whip.
Got it! It's over! You're crushed!
My enemy.
Good damage.
Chance!
Make it count, man.
Not getting away! Blast off! Hit him fast, Fairy!
He's still alive, goddamn. He's surviving.
Going on!
I don't think that's gonna kill him, but whatever. No, he just barely lived. 3,000 HP, alright. I'll just attack. He's dead. There we go. Treasure!
Goodies for the taking.
Cobalt Keep. Strength and Arts Attack +6.
Onwards and upwards.
Okay.
Achieving greater heights.
I probably already have one of those, but I mean, you know, the more the merrier.
Cut you up.
You guys want to just gather up into one little spot for me? That'd be great. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Stay like right there.
Show me what you've got!
Here it comes! Silver win! Up to you!
Got it! It's over! You're crushed!
Kaboom! And they're dead.
These
Moving
guys
on.
are way tougher than I thought they'd be.
There's treasure in this room. I'll take
A
this.
single moment of inattentiveness
Gimme.
could have caused us
Thank
dear.
you.
The rest of us.
Luckily for us, I'm able to use my stigma once more. They won't be an issue.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work? Flinch, cut you up. Flinch.
Ooh, that is a lot of enemies. That is juicy. Let's just
Going all in.
do that.
This is it.
Ain't no way they survived this, right?
Silver whip.
Just in case.
It's over. You're
Cut down my enemy. Let's go.
How did... Bro, one of them actually survived. That's crazy.
My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There. Behold. Zero gleam. Blink.
How is he still alive? The fuck? I can't believe he survived all that damage. What the hell?
Let's wrap this up fast. Understood. Here I go. Cut down my enemy.
Alright, well now he's dead. There's a lot of damage for him to fucking take.
Let's begin, shall we? Slicing down. They're down. We're not done.
There we go. Those guys are dead.
All in a day's work. Be careful! This thing looks mean! Cut you up!
Come on, I just need to do enough to stun him, please.
Slicing down!
There we go. He's stunned.
Your move, Divine Blade!
This is it! Just gonna smack him up a bit.
Silver Whip! Next, on it! The Grim Reaper! Cut down my enemy!
There we go.
Now, Fairy!
Bro survived with 89 HP. What the hell?
Won't be long now till the main event. Be ready for anything, people.
Understood.
Alright, heal up.
Nice and
Hold up. Before I do... Okay, I have Nebulous Cannon on her. Chaos Boost. I don't have Aqua Boost. And I don't really have a way... I can't... The problem is I do want Aqua Boost too, because I do want to give her that other spell. That gives me fire, that gives me... Problem is I don't have a... Well, I have that on someone else, don't I? What do you... I mean, even then... That wouldn't be... That would not be enough. Because I would need one more point in water. I'm only getting water from Decoy. I kind of wish I had something that was giving me just slightly more water. Like, I can give her that, but then I still don't have enough water. But, like, and I would want to... If I was to give her a water one, I would want one that gives Mirage, and I don't have that, so... This kind of sucks. I also don't have the crystal verse on her either. Well, that's fine for now, I guess. I'll just leave it. We'll rely more on the nebulous. We'll rely on the nebulous cannon instead. I wanted to use the other spell, but oh well. I'll figure something out later on.
You made it, Arkwright. And you brought your sympathizers along.
Being fired up for battle never looked so literal.
Ha!
Now there's a sign of a worthwhile fight.
So she intends to go all out from the start. Not that we weren't expecting as much.
Yeah, but something still feels off.
I mean, fair.
Yep. Even I can tell that much. This is more power than I can bust out on the regular.
Celise, you've regained yourself?
In spite of the rewrite?
She's noticed her conflicting perceptions in a different way than the Vice Captain.
Oh,
What a relief.
that's
Or
interesting.
Maybe it's too early to celebrate. I don't think she plans to back down at all.
But how come?
'Cause that's just how deep the rewrite goes.
Yeah. It's like I'm seeing two totally different versions of things layered on top of each other. But the cold hard fact that I can't leave Arkwright alive is still right there with him. Whatever's messing around with my mind doesn't change that.
Damn. Okay.
As long as her perception is rewritten, she won't stop.
Her ideology prevents it as a matter of principle.
Makes sense. What about you, Vice Captain? Still plan on sticking to your guns?
The duties of an Iscariot monk are immutable, no matter the circumstances. We carry them through, then behold the outcome. This is merely one instance of many.
What an asshole!
Ugh, this guy's like a broken record.
I agree with her.
But you know, this isn't too raw a deal. The corrosion's gathering right here. That makes things easier. You think you're in the right? Then you should have no problem outshining us at our best.
Okay.
The hell? Did they just get even stronger?
Without a doubt. The corrosion is further intensifying.
Oh no!
They're drawing out power to such a reckless degree that it's burning through their vital force.
We cannot allow that to continue.
If overcoming this is the only way to restore you, then I will bring all I have to bear, Celise.
Same here. Let's show them we mean business.
Thought you'd never ask. Finally, I get a chance to let my hair down.
We won't hold anything back.
Hey, we finally get to fight! And I actually get to use my whole party. Yes, let's go!
I am merely here to carry out my duty.
Alright. Start off with this.
The floor's yours, Sam!
Let's do this! Hit him fast, Barry! Got covered.
Build up that combo. Oh, right. His turn was next. Whatever.
Testaments, protect us.
My turn.
He's got a barrier? Oh, come on. That's just rude.
Let us fight to the end.
Your move, Divine Blade! Try and see through this! It's time!
Wait, does that actually get rid of his barrier? Oh, that's great. I love it. I didn't think that actually got rid of the barrier.
Zypha, activate! Let's do this! Hogan Arsha!
Got your number.
Nebulous cannon! okay. Ooh. Oh, but Ferry's last. Oh, damn it. Alright, well...
Hold anything back.
Right, he doesn't have... Okay, so we'll just do this then.
Not getting away. Blast off! You're up, friend.
Well, let's have her heal.
I owe you one.
Appreciate that. Now we're talking.
There we go.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Zereth form. Duality.
You're persistent.
Fuck your buffs, man! No buffs for you. There's no real point in me using Ifrit Raid if she goes right after Ferry, so... Let's do Flaming Prayer.
Flames, give us strength! Now it's my turn.
Nebulous Cannon.
You just don't know when to quit.
My turn now.
Alright, here we go. Silver wins.
This is it. Silver wins. You're down.
Free raid. Get him with the S-Craft!
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Ren! They're down!
Chance!
Azure Sunray, let's go!
I'll cut you down to size! Azure Sunray!
Damn it.
And I win.
Got me.
GG, thanks for playing.
There's still much I have yet to learn.
Getting to use this team in the story is great. I love it. I love this team.
See? We can take the heat, no problem.
Just one last little push.
Yeah, not much longer now.
Oh, what the hell?
The corrosion!
This could be trouble. They're trying to draw out more power.
Gotcha, punk.
Well... Wait, what? Huh?
Took me long enough.
What'd she do?
Now quit sneaking peeks and piss off!
Huh? Oh! She got ace!
She managed to strike me through the corrosion. I should have expected this. The folly is mine for underestimating a stigma bearer. So be it. Thankfully, she failed to grasp our location. A pity losing such a capable pawn. But what's done is done. I'll take this lesson to heart for the next occasion.
The person on the other end.
It's the Garden Master. No two ways about it.
So he really was the one behind this. And everything with Ashen, too.
Of course he was!
Yes. Exactly as we had suspected.
Though what you just accomplished was beyond all expectations.
Couldn't have done it outside my boundary. That, plus the corrosion, gave me the perfect combo to stick it to him.
Nice!
Huh? Hold on.
Is this what you were aiming for all along?
I knew I sensed something peculiar. Though gambling with your life in the
It's
literal
almost
sense
midnight
of the
time,
phrase
then time to
is a
sleep.
bit
Have a nice stream, bye. Alright, Tank! Thanks for hanging, man! Enjoy your sleep, brother. I'll see you next time, minion.
Shows how much you know. I don't go halfway on anyone who tries to start shit with me.
You know, I feel that.
Speaking of which, we're not done here yet.
Oh no.
I jammed the corrosion into that point. Now we just gotta stamp it out.
Oh, okay.
I see.
I thought she was up for another fight. I was about to be like, excuse me?
Do what? Give it to us straight already.
I imagine it will also eradicate the rest of the corrosion. And this phase space along with it.
Back me up, Leon. One go is all we need.
With pleasure.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss. Roar rampant and become a helix to eradicate this evil!
You know, the shitty part about this is that, like, we do get points throughout the game where we can actually use Celis and Leon. Or Celis and Leon, whatever. And they're just not that great of characters. Like, they're just okay compared to, like, characters like Shizuna and Ren and, like, they're just... I expected more from them. But they're just not that great.
You managed to release your stigmas under such strenuous conditions. I'm impressed.
Little too hardcore for my tastes.
I thought it made for a pretty good show.
This mean you're finally back to normal, or what?
More or less. So, listen. I screwed shit up royally for just about all of us. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Aw! She's actually, you know, kind of heartwarming. She's being apologetic. I like this.
Genuine remorse from Celis or Tessia? The corrosion must still be among us.
Okay, that's funny.
Now you got jokes, huh? How about I leave you in stitches?
I guess that proves it. Indeed, they've returned to their usual rapport.
They better have, after all the trouble this took.
But at least now we can call this case closed.
Boy, am I glad that came up, Roses.
Nina, Gotti, sorry we dragged you into this.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking things out.
You deserve an apology from me, too. The responsibility is all mine.
Don't get all stiff on us, Celis. Let bygones be bygones. It's enough that you and Ashland have your heads screwed on straight again. Twisting people's minds with these despicable rewrites, forcing them against their wills. It doesn't get less classy than that. We're just happy we could help.
And before Gotti uses this to make his next big movie.
Yes. Seeing all of this in person has been a little overwhelming. But the fact that all of you came back safely more than makes up for it.
I must extend my own apologies for placing the uninvolved at risk. Now that this crimson corrosion has dissipated, there is no longer cause for us to stand opposed. Mother Celis, I urge you to begin exercising more caution in your capacity as part of the Gralstritter.
Like you're one to talk. Fine. Message received. Can't act like I wasn't corrosion patient 0 this time around. Sorry for making that your guys' problem. I'll pay you back one of these days.
Then we shall take our leave.
You know, it's nice to see her be, like, remorseful.
Thought they'd raise more of a fuss before slinking away.
It did seem like he'd been aware of the rewrite from the start.
And when all is said and done, he cooperated in doing away with the corrosion. But that aside, it may be that he's come up with another objective.
Garden Master, perhaps. Or the Crimson Corrosion itself, even.
Yes, this incident cleared up quite a few things.
By modifying memories and relationships, he can mold people into pawns for him to play however he wants. And to top it off, he even took our senses of justice and duty and used them against us. He's a rotten little shitbag. But the bigger issue is that
you gotta love how vulgar she is, though. I don't know, every time I hear her, like, curse or whatever, I'm just like, okay. I mean, it's within her character, and I love it.
What? Have you some idea of what he's planning?
It's not like I got him all figured out or anything. But today's mess was probably an experiment to see how far he could push the envelope with this.
Granted, it's not that I want to hear her curse all the time, but, like, when she does curse, it's, like, it feels right for her character. It's not excessive, and it's nice to, like, have it be, like, she's actually cursing and it's not being censored, and also the fact that, like, it seems right. Like, she says it with such passion. Oh, a Genesis!
Well, well. Can't say I didn't see this coming.
The Genesis was the source of it all again!
Do we still have that other one that we
Just
got
like
back?
It was with Ashen. But what would there be to experiment?
From the way that power felt, my guess is that he doesn't have full control over that thing. Scratch that. It's more like this is the best he can do with the 8th Genesis as his go-between.
The 8th Genesis. It must have been part of yesterday's incident, too.
While we also have the Crimson Grendel's involvement to consider, our current focus is this experiment.
Which involves using the other Geneses as a conduit to corrode and rewrite his target's memories. He's probably holed up someplace to watch it all go down.
Of course he is.
Can't even begin to guess where. But it's gotta be in the city. Either that, or it's not too far away. Unless someone puts the kibosh on him, we're just gonna get more and more repeats of today.
Okay.
That would be less than ideal.
But as alarming as it may be, we don't currently have any means of addressing the issue.
Might as well be hopping from frying pan to frying pan.
Well, look on the bright side. One Genesis recovered is one problem solved. We've learned a bit about the enemy as well. Starting tomorrow, you should begin taking measures against whatever they might pull. With my assistance, of course. I couldn't bear to let you tackle this alone.
That would be wonderful, Ren. Thank you.
We owe you big time. So if you ever need extra muscle, just let us know.
Yes, this is a matter we can ill afford to overlook. We've also Master Beauregard's words to consider. So please, don't hesitate to get in touch.
Sure thing.
Oh, whoops.
We'll keep you in mind.
And so the heretic hunt came to a close. Celis and Leon volunteered to remain at the cathedral and deal with the aftermath. After apologizing to the clergy and the churchgoers involved, Van and his group returned to the office. Ultimately, it was clear that the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. After enlisting Kincaid's assistance, the team gathered to draft out a counterplan. Oh, so we still have the other... Wait, why did we get this one back, though? Okay, so we're not getting them back in order. I thought we were, but okay. So we do still have the purple one, which we just got back from the other timeline. I guess? Received a costume for Ren? What costume did we receive for Ren? What costume could they have given us?
Truly, well done. Then I'll update
Hey,
your rank.
rank up!
Got it.
Strega Chrono. Speed plus 28, move plus 11. Ooh. Okay.
That's just about perfect.
I had a great time.
Save! Alright, I am done for the day, you guys. So thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. We will continue this tomorrow. We'll continue this some more tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna go straight from the beginning of the chapter tomorrow. So yeah, have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!